C's Tarot here. We're going to do Capricorn general read for July 2024. We're going to start off with the story cards. It's going to paint the foundation of the read. Then they'll be accompanied with the synchronicities. After that, we'll move on to the general monthly mood, see what frame of mind that you're entering the month in. After that, we'll move on to the good to come. That'll be followed by the challenges and what you can do to overcome those challenges. Then we'll move on to the career and finances. After that, we'll move on to love, so singles first, couples after that. Then we'll move on to some oracle cards and we'll finish the read there. Alright, so let's get started with your story, Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn. What's your story? Alright, starting point is giving. So you might be giving to a situation, or for some time you've been giving to a situation and not expecting anything in return, or not getting something in return. Let's see what happens. That is crossed by your well-being. So you might have been giving to, for some it's giving towards your well-being, or for some you've been giving even against your well-being, or putting your well-being to the side when giving to the situation. Alright, in the past we had self-reliance. So self-reliance in the past. Alright, in the current, what are you currently feeling, Capricorn, is release. You've been giving to a situation, and in the past you had self-reliance, so it seemed to be only you that was giving to the situation. It could have been a relationship, it could have been a project or like a job situation where you seem to be at a point right now where you're considering giving up or releasing this burden from you. In the future, you've got called. So it seems like the responsibilities will be, you might be releasing to let go and give yourself a bit of a stress-free environment, but it seems like you're going to be called upon. There's going to be something you're responsible for, or your responsibility is going to fall onto you, or you're going to be called upon. Someone else is going to need you again, or you're going to be there for the team. All right, what's the overall resounding message here for Capricorn? And that's longing. You've been longing for something for a long time here, and you've been giving, not receiving. It's going against your well-being here. In the past you had self-reliance. Currently you're thinking about releasing, or you are in the works. You are releasing, but in the future you're going to be called upon again. And the overall resonating message is longing, and you probably want to release something for your own well-being. Alright, so how many synchronicity cards does Capricorn need for July 2024? 6. Whoa. So yes, you're longing for something to feel complete and your well-being to be looked after here. Sorry, I'm speaking really weird today. Maybe it's a message for you in a way that I can't communicate. Maybe there's been a lack of communication, which is leading you to holding on to burdens. Alright, okay, you got father. So it could be the father figure of this dynamic here. So possibly walking away from a relationship which includes a family. Or maybe you're just in a position where the responsibility is on you, and you are coming out of this energy of the father providing for others. Sorrow. So there's definitely some sorrow, and you're longing for a better time, and you're trying to release yourself from the situation, Capricorn. Rebel. Yes, you might be going against the grain. You might be ruffling some feathers here by choosing yourself here. People might have become a bit comfortable with you always being there to take the brunt of things, and it looks like you might be moving towards looking after yourself. But you're going to be called upon. It could be yourself calling upon yourself to look after your well-being here. You're ready. It seems like you're ready to make this decision. So Capricorn. Storyteller. No, synchronicity, sorry. Synchronicities. So yeah, you're taking in the signs, you're not exactly listening to what people are saying, you're seeing what they're doing, or you're letting things explain themselves. You're sitting back, getting the answers from signals and wildness. Yeah, you're connecting to your... Looks like you're trying to release responsibility and just feel free again. Capricorn, it's pretty deep, pretty intense. I'm a Capricorn, by the way, and I can kind of feel this reading myself. But yeah, this is pretty cool. We'll reflect back on that throughout the read. Sorry about my silence in the background. He's not wanting to go to sleep. We'll reflect back on that throughout the read, and we'll just move on to the general monthly mood. See what frame of mind you're entering the month in. First two cards will indicate the mood in which you're entering the month. The third card will be why you're in that state. Alright. Yeah, you're trying to... Temperance here, so you're seeking balance. You're trying to... It might be something you're lacking, or you've been putting yourself through a sense of lack, or something that's missing from your lifestyle. Could be intimacy, could be just fun. You might be working too hard and you're trying to seek a balance here. That's probably why you're ready to make the move towards your own well-being, Capricorn. Alright, what else we got for your general monthly mood? Yeah, there seems to be a disunion. We've got the Two of Cups in reverse here. So if it's a relationship, you might be considering leaving the situation because it's not a 50-50 give and take scenario, and you're at the end of the line where you don't know if you can carry on in this type of situation. And if it's a work scenario, it could be someone you've collabed with, it's coming to an end. Well, it's just how you're feeling, okay? So this isn't a prediction, this is just your state of mind right now, or entering the month. And why is this? Some information you've heard from some gossip. It doesn't have to be gossip, it's something that's been spoken. And take your time to think before you act. That's a warning for you, Capricorn. You might have built up a lot of tension, a lot of it just comes out and explodes. You might cut someone's head off a bit too early, and you might regret that. So just take your time when it's, or if you need some time out, take your time out, because it looks like you're bottling up emotions here. All right, now let's move on to the good to come. Let's help that out with some good. Alright, first two cards indicate the good. Third card will be how you will initially feel about the good. Now, I've said this on every video this month, but I'm going to explain why that exists, the how you will feel, because people have asked. I've had two people ask, which isn't that many, but I just need to explain it because I'm sure others also wondering why there's that in the spread. That's just because sometimes a good thing is comes in a different package. It comes in something that seems like a misfortune, and it's actually a blessing in disguise. That's why I have that in there. Okay, so what's the good to come for Capricorn? Yeah, the good to come, two cards please for Capricorn, July 2024, please. Alright, yeah, you got some sort of complex issue, and you're going to be communicating clearly what it is that you need in your life, or what you need, at least might be in a relationship. Yeah, there's some sort of stagnancy. This is the good to come. So maybe for somebody who's you, it could be like a work scenario or a relationship in which it looks like it's about to end, but you don't want it to end, and you're getting through this complex situation through communication, and that's really continuing on some sort of issue here. But for some of you, it's a forced change, so that relationship might break up or come to an end, and it might be a good thing, might be a blessing in disguise. How do you feel about this initially? Yeah, you feel like it's an end of a cycle. It's a new cycle. Begins at the same time as It's a good thing, I guess. You're coming to the end of some sort of mental anguish or mental issues. Not necessarily mental issues, but something that's been bottling up emotions, and it's been giving you headaches. And it's taught you a lot. You've lived in a scenario where you're kind of carrying the burdens of others, maybe, and you've come to a point where you don't know if you can carry on. This is all pretty much the same, but this new cycle is about to begin for you, Capricorn. Very sorry, I haven't really, it's going to cut in here. I'm really tired. I haven't slept much, and I had a big day. I want to get these Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces done tonight, so if you want to watch a funny video, I'm sure the Aquarius one will be even worse because I'll be half an hour tireder. Alright, now let's move on to the challenges and what you can do to overcome them. First two cards will indicate the challenge. Next two cards will be what you can do to overcome that issue, or the challenges in July for Capricorn. Alright, preparation, planning, expansion, honesty, openness. So the challenges is moving forward. You might be holding on to something from the past, that's those burdens, or keeping something alive, where you're putting in more than 50% and no one else is really putting in the effort to keep it going, but they expect it to keep going because of you. Yeah. You're developing here because you're chasing happiness. So you need to move forward on this new cycle here, Capricorn. What is the next two cards? Which would be what you can do to overcome these challenges. Yeah, you just got to forgive yourself or someone else in this situation, and there's recovery that will happen once you forgive and move on. Some of you, it could be forgiving someone for a betrayal, or for some it's just forgiving yourself for putting yourself in a situation where you got used, and just kind of forgiving so you can, for the sake of moving on. Yeah, because there's a lot of burdens that you need to drop. I don't think you realize how much damage you're doing to yourself by holding on to these burdens. You might think you're strong enough to do it, and I'm sure you are, but it might be affecting your health. Alright, this is a very strange read. It's not strange, it's just a bit tense. Let's say it like that. Alright, let's move on to career and finances. First two cards will be what you need to know about your career and finances in July, Capricorn. And the next two cards after that will be how you can improve the situation. There's always room for improvement when it comes to career and finance. Alright, first two cards will be what you need to know, You've got some obstacles coming up. Some sort of threats as well when it comes to your finances or your career. So you might have some sort of ultimatums coming up. Some sort of obstacles. Yeah, what else? Yeah, there's going to be some gossip, so just watch out. Be careful what you're saying to other people as well when it comes to finances or career. So don't be gossiping about your co-workers to other co-workers, because you might be outed. How can you improve the situation here, Capricorn? It's going to improve. Something's going to happen here. It's the moon card, so something you don't know. Or there's something that could be an illusion that you're worried about when it comes to your finances. So just be careful about deception. Watch out for deception or something that could be an illusion. You might think it's the end, or it's a hand of play by a rival when it comes to your career. Maybe someone in some sort of competition might be putting something out there for you to see to put you off your game. So just be careful, and just remember that you have the power to move on. It might seem like you're blocked, but you can still make a step. You've got the Eight of Swords here, so it's a woman blindfolded who's got the swords around her. She doesn't know that she's actually free to leave and take these bandages off, but there's some form of disempowerment that you need to overcome, and there's also some sort of deception that will come out, or something you don't know about. some frustration. There might be a separation when it comes to your finances or career. So for some of you, we could be talking about possibly going some sort of breakup where you might need to make a settlement with the shared accounts or something like that. But for some, it could be parting ways with a colleague. I'll clarify this. What are we on about here? Yeah, there's a sense of balance here that needs to be taken care of after some sort of turbulence, and something was unprepared. Maybe someone wasn't putting in the effort as much as you were, and was actually dragging down the company, or someone was spending the money in the relationship and kind of using you for your money, and you need to sort out balance in order for you to overcome this. So just be careful what you're spending your money on and who's spending your money for you. Just be careful. Focus on what you can actually obtain. There is ideas for you to make. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here, so there is chances of making a new, planting a seed when it comes to your finances this month. So keep your ideas, write your ideas down, and put it into action. All right, let's move on to love. So we've got singles first. So first two cards will be what's to come. Next two cards will be messages for the rest of the month or potential options, and then we'll have an outcome. I just didn't do that, so let's keep doing this. Capricorn singles, please. Two cards to indicate what's to come. Some sort of justice. That could be a Libra. Some sort of justice. So truth, clarity, cause and effect, eternal justice, balance, fairness, accountability. Use your intuition to set your moral compass. Okay. We've got desire, lust, and vanity here. It might be a distraction or a temptation coming up this month for you single Capricorns. Could be a Libra. Maybe a Scorpio. Alright, how's the rest of the month or options going to go? Oh, it's going to be something self-fulfilling here. So Ten of Cups would be like a family all getting equal awesomeness. Let's just say it like that. Nine of Cups is a guy pretty happy with himself. So that's definitely, you need to be happy within yourself in order for everything to work. So it seems like this month you might be getting some sort of justice when it comes to your love life, which is going to benefit you and your needs. What else can we figure out here? Yeah, because you're a wounded soldier, but you have courage and persistence. You've gone through the worst of it, guys. Don't worry about it. If you've gone through some sort of past betrayal, that's going to be overcome and possibly mended. Yeah, the outcome is definitely chasing your passion. So it seems like there's going to be, at the very least, there's going to be some attractive options coming in this month. And it's up to you to make these things a reality. If you stay inside, you can't meet anyone new. So by me telling you this, you need to put yourself in the arena in order to find these potentials here. Yeah, just be careful if you're STD warning. I'm going to start a new thing where if I see that, I've said this a few times throughout the 7 months I've been doing this, but yeah, there's an STD warning there. So for some of you, if you're going out there and you don't know someone's history or whatever, yeah, just be careful. And it doesn't have to be an STD, don't worry, but it could just be catching the flu or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that, singles. Alright. It was like, yes, you're going to be chasing some desire, like you're going to be some lust and desire. You're going to be chasing after your passions here, but there's also just be careful. All right, now let's go into the couples. First card's going to indicate how your partner's feeling about you and the situation. Second card's going to be how you're going to feel about the situation by the end of the month or throughout the month. The third card's going to be the outcome of the situation, of the relationship, I should say. And fourth card would be what you can do to improve the situation. So first card is your partner's feelings towards you and the relationship. Well, the six of wands. Yeah, that's you have earned every one of your successes. There's progress, there's confidence, there's conquest, public recognition, triumph. So it's pretty good. How do you feel? You feel a little opinionated and stubborn, or you feel like your partner is a little opinionated and stubborn. You feel like there's an intolerance and cruelty towards you or the situation. Possibly your partner's getting in their way all the time, and you feeling like, hang on, and that they might be using something against you. Let's just follow this out. Yeah, there's something that's not making you happy here. They might be using something that happened in the past to control. So some way of giving an example, just say you had an argument like a while ago, and you might have been in the wrong, and they've used that against you when it comes to getting their way. How's the rest of the month going to go? It's going to be some sort of deceptiveness, some sort of disloyalty. I will have to look into that. What can be done to improve the situation? I will come back and clarify that. What can be done to improve the situation? You've got to take some risks there, Capricorn, when it comes to your relationship. If you want to fix the situation, you need to take some risks. Maybe put yourself in a position where you're a bit more vulnerable. Maybe let your partner know that you're willing to start a new journey or take it to the next step. Let's clarify this. I will get the situation cards out in a second, but I will clarify it with the tarot. What's this Two of Swords in reverse about? Some sort of self-exploration. So someone, possibly your partner, or maybe you, I don't know, might be exploring yourself sexually when it comes to your options, and you've got a partner, and that's a bit of a no-no. Or it could be a sign that possibly the relationship is not fulfilling. But let's have a look. What's this to do with? Roller coaster, the highest of highs is adrenaline rush. Someone's bored in the relationship, and it's leading to some issues here. They're possibly checking what's up on the other side of the fence. Tick-tock. Deadline is running out, so someone is not getting fulfilled here. His emotions are coming out. There's an obsession. And someone's not being fulfilled, at least thrill-wise. So possibly maybe a lack of affection, something like that. Alright, couples, let's just move on from there. But yeah, you need to take risks and be vulnerable. Put yourself in a position that you might not be comfortable in by being honest and vulnerable and explaining how you feel. Alright, let's move on to the Oracle card section, Capricorn. First, we'll go to the Sacred Traveler. Here. We'll go to Sacred Traveler. 2 cards, messages for Capricorn for July 2024. Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Reflect and redirect your energy. So it seems like, yeah, you're pulling back from some issue or some situation where you're giving in. You're giving more out of everyone in the situation. If it's a partnership, you were the one that was putting in the most effort, and it seems like you're going to be withdrawing for your own well-being. And then we've got Distant Thunder. Clear the air. So just honesty and communication will help you this month. Let's go to the Soul's Journey. 2 cards for guidance for Capricorn in July 2024, please. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yes, trust your intuition. Trust your gut. I think Libra that was their main theme. And we've got honesty. I can't always can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So just being true to yourself, making you take some time out to see how things actually make you feel, and seek to actually also explore the idea of, is this actually fulfilling for myself, or is it just for someone else? Alright, now for those of you who are looking for a little bit more of a purpose in your life, or for those of you who are in between careers, I'm going to pull 2 cards of these life purpose cards out, and that might be an assistance for you, Capricorn, July 2024. 2 cards for guidance. You got options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So yes, there might be some options when it comes to your career this month. Alright, Capricorn, one more card. And we've got leadership. Take charge of the situation. It's probably your turn to take over. If you're putting in most of the effort, you might as well be the one in charge. Alright, now let's move on to messages from the cosmos, and we'll end the read there. This is a bit of a long one, sorry. Alright, here we go. 5 cards for Capricorn. Messages from the cosmos. Confidence. Not all stars shine. Believe in your own strength. Not all stars shine. Believe in your own strengths. Be unique. Capricorns are pretty unique. So yes, use that to your advantage. I'm confused. Calmly analyze and clarify your thoughts. Yes, you need to take a time out for yourself and figure out how you actually feel about certain things this month. Cooperate. It's a good partner. Important. Cooperation. So yes, they might be coming in, or you might be looking for that this month, or realizing that certain qualities that you need to find in a particular match. You want a team partner, a team player. 2 more. Dancing. Dash for the objective. So make sure you take action towards your goals or to improve your life here, Capricorn. Last card. Last card for Capricorn. Key point. Grasp the key to the problem. So yes, have a sit down, analyze exactly what it is that is the problem when it comes. Whenever these situations pop up, take a time out. Don't act too fast. We had a warning of that before. And maybe don't gossip too much this month, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. It was great doing your read. It was a bit of an intense one. Something has been cut out, but it seems to be for your own benefit. And it's not going to be easy. Doesn't seem like something that you wanted to do. It's like you might have been trying to fix for some time, but it looks like it's the end of the road, or at least the end of that chapter. And if it is, for some it might be the same situation but a different dynamic. It could be the end of the old and the beginning of the new, but for some it seems like you guys are going to be starting fresh. Alright, thank you very much for watching C's Tarot. I'll see you next time.